Hi guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to Random Lifestyle Vlog. Today we're going to be unboxing the newest scent added by Lookfantastic. This one is for Mother's Day. These are a brilliant way to discover fragrances. They usually cost £55, but then you get a voucher worth £55 with it, and you can spend it on a fragrance of your choice. I mean, you have to choose one of the fragrances inside, but still, you get between 4 and 5 mini fragrances, and you might get some like other extra items like a mini lipstick or a mini mascara or things like that. So it's obviously a great way to discover some new fragrances and build your fragrance collection as well. So here's a quick sneak peek, and oh, one more thing, they changed the way they deliver you the voucher code. It used to be like a little card in your box. This time I got like an email message with my code, so that's, I mean, I prefer that way. I mean, at least I won't be able to lose it, so that's good, right? So this edition contains 5 new fragrances and 3 extras. So let's have a look at the extras first. So first up we have Giorgio Armani mini lipstick. So this is Lip Power Longwear Vivid Color Lipstick in shade Selfless, which is 104. So this is how it looks inside. And this is the shade. I'm not going to swatch it because I have a feeling I already own this color, so obviously I might just as well pass it on to someone else. So that's our first item, and let me just have a quick look on our virtual leaflet here that tells us a little bit about the products inside. So this is 1.4 grams, formulated with a unique combination of oils and highly concentrated pigments. This light longwear lipstick brings vivid color in its truest form that stays comfortable all day long. Next up we have Lancome Advanced Genifique Youth Activating Concentrate, and we have 7 ml over here. This is what the bottle looks like. A prey and probiotic infused serum formulated to protect the skin's barrier and enhance radiance. A multitasking serum that targets fine lines, pores, uneven skin tone, and dullness. And then lastly, we have Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Omega Rich Cloud Cream, and that one actually looks quite generous for a sample. It's 14 ml. So that's quite exciting. I've never tried this product. I'm so glad that we have a face cream instead of that little body balm that for some reason just I seem to find like everywhere. There's nothing wrong with this body balm, but what I don't like is that that little bottle is made of this like really thick plastic, and I have a really hard time getting the product out of the bottle, and it seems like very wasteful because I'm never able to use, you know, the whole amount of product up. So this time we have a face cream, much more exciting, infused with essential omega and botanical oils. This 98.6% naturally derived night cream helps strengthen your skin's lipid barrier for a plumper, more radiant looking skin by morning. Okay, so let's move on to our fragrances. We have 5 mini fragrances in this box. So I actually own 3 of these fragrances, but the 2 that I do not own are actually very exciting, and I'll tell you once we get there. But let's start with the fragrances I do own. And the first one is Yves Saint Laurent Libre. So this is the little bottle here. So this is Eau de Parfum, and it's 7.5 ml. The fragrance of freedom, the burning sensuality of orange blossom flowers from Morocco, twisted with the aromatic boldness of lavender from France. This is such a beautiful fragrance. I actually own this in Eau de Parfum and Eau de Parfum Intense concentration, and they're both beautiful. So definitely a great one if you haven't tried it yet. Next up we have Giorgio Armani My Way Eau de Parfum, and this is 7 ml. So this is a beautiful, ultra feminine, a modern tuberose fragrance. It's perfect for spring, perfect for summer. It's a really lovely daytime fragrance. My Way is a contemporary floral fragrance with a fusion of white flowers at its heart. The fragrance is composed of the finest natural ingredients, including vanilla and tuberose. And then we have Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb, and we have 7 ml again. Unleash your femininity with Flower Bomb Eau de Parfum, the iconic fragrance from Viktor and Rolf. Ultra floral, ultra feminine. And this is the bottle. It's just so beautiful, and let me tell you, I'm not a massive fan of like proper floral fragrance, but this one is just so much more. It's like slightly powdery, it's very kind of sensual, beautiful fragrance. I love it. Okay, so as much as the fragrances I showed you so far are beautiful, I actually love them all. I have a full size of each of these fragrances. They are obviously not the reason why I purchased this box. The other 2 fragrances are. So one of these fragrances is something I literally had in my basket for like a couple of days now, and I was just about to buy it, but for some reason reason I did not. And I'm really glad I didn't, because now I'll be able to get this with my voucher. And then the other fragrance is something I actually wanted to try for a while, but I haven't yet. So now I'll have an opportunity to do so. Okay, so let's start with the fragrance I was just about to buy. And this is the newest La Vie est Belle by Lancôme, and this is Iris Absolue. So there you go, this is the box. And here's the bottle. We only have 4 ml here, but oh my god guys, this is beautiful. Obviously you have to like iris to appreciate this fragrance. It's quite powdery, it has fig in it. It's just such a beautiful fragrance. Lancôme has been experimenting with adding iris to La Vie est Belle recently, but this fragrance, in my personal opinion, is a masterpiece. I love it. But as I said, you kind of have to like powdery fragrances. You have to like iris to appreciate it. A new, intense and alluring interpretation of La Vie est Belle, embodied by our iconic Iris Pallida in our most concentrated form, diffusing an irresistible floral heart. And that leads us to the last fragrance of this box, and the fragrance I actually wanted to try for a while. This is Prada Paradoxe in Eau de Parfum concentration, and we have 7 ml over here. Prada's new feminine fragrance is an invitation to explore and express the multiple dimensions of your identity. A celebration of being never the same, always yourself. So here is the bottle. The description on our virtual leaflet didn't really give us much information about like how it smells. So let's have a look. And obviously I'm just going to have a sniff in a minute. So the main notes are neroli, orange blossom, jasmine sambac. There is some pear, tangerine, bergamot, vanilla amber musk. That actually sounds really lovely, so let me just have a quick sniff. That is actually very pretty. It's not as strong as I expected. You know, whenever I see like neroli, orange blossom, amber, it feels like it's going to be quite a strong fragrance. This one is not. It seems more like a spring or summer appropriate fragrance. It's very kind of bright, very feminine. I actually like it. I think I'm still going to spend my voucher on the La Vie est Belle Iris fragrance, because that's something I really want in my collection. But as far as Prada Paradoxe goes, I think I'll just keep that one in mind. And I'm definitely going to test it a little bit more and see whether this is something I really want, or maybe I can live without it. This is everything in the Mother's Day scent edit. What do you guys think? As I said before, I think these boxes are brilliant. They're just such a great way to build your collection of fragrances. And I mean, if you're one of those people who actually collects those minis, that's even better. The only little complaint I might have is that there are fragrances that just kind of do rounds in these boxes. I'm pretty sure this Yves Saint Laurent Libre has been in quite a few boxes already. I'm pretty sure I've seen Carolina Herrera, that, you know, the stiletto one, a Good Girl, a couple of times. Yeah, there are a couple of fragrances that just appear in those boxes quite often. So that's the only little kind of like problem I might have with this, but that doesn't really seem to be a massive problem. I mean, you know upfront what's going to be in that box, so unless you really like the content, unless there are a couple of fragrances at least that look interesting to you, obviously you don't have to buy it. Alright guys, so I think these are all my thoughts about this scent edit. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. Let me know whether you're going to buy this one, or maybe you bought it already. I would love to know. Thank you very much for watching. For more beauty related content, check those videos over here. I'm going to see you very soon. Take care. Bye.